Hi, hello. Anyone not be here? Oh, we're staying same. Not a save button. Okay. Anyway, let's continue where we left off. I don't know if we're doing 2 ages again, like last time. Even how quick things were. Why do you not? You know, I don't know how to fix this. I don't know what I do to fix this. The display center? It bugs me that it doesn't want to stay for whatever reason. I know, that's... where's settings? Where is it? Okay, there we go. Here we go. I think. Now it has to stay at 60. Or OBS just freaks the fuck out for whatever reason. Huh? Okay. That fixes it. Okay, we're good. I'm good. Why is OBS that detail? Why is this game doesn't even want to work properly? Everything's good. Anyways. Tangent? Tangent standing still with her face held up to the sky. Playing blue snowflakes. Line her cheeks, they melt almost immediately. She doesn't move as you approach. When she winces and rubs her eyes, it stings. She says, "Made of ice. Or acid. Oh, acid. What? Acid snow? Alana entry says it's harmful. It isn't harmful. It breathes a 12 degrees Celsius and turns to gases that are so heavy they fall from clouds. See them under a microscope. Also, I feel like it's lagging a bit. Sir Tanya. Flakes fall on it. Tastes kinda sour, but sweet. She observes, fascinating. No, it's what it's made of, but our understanding is incomplete. Big mushrooms change shape and color before the snow began to fall. Wonder, is there some sort of signal that precedes the changing of the seasons? It happens by expose samples collected in dust season snow from quiet season. Small excited smile creeps across Tang's face. So much to learn about this planet, I can't wait. Your brother's so much alike. I guess they are in different ways. He's more interested in, like, the planet itself, while, Dice is more interested in the creatures that are lurking about. Yes, we used to get that a lot. It's still true. He thinks sneaking out of the colony is the same as scientific research. She frowns at you, so dumb, mutters and shoves her hands in her arms. Who cares about feelings, especially his own? Okay. Let's see. Aww. That's... Is there anything in the store, or is it the same things? Something's changed. Pretty sure there was like 2 things here. That's still there. There's bravery. It'd be really nice to have. A lot of things could be nice to have. Let's go on the wild. So we've done the creativity stuff, persuasion things I was trying to do. I guess we can improve bravery. Improves bravery, right? Yep. And we get friendship with dice. Also, we gotta go meet up to. We have to go to our meeting spot. Okay, looks like it. Looks like everything's working fine. So that is well, but still one. So pop that. I don't have gem. But we can do that. And then we just win it, because it's super done. Bravely fall and get wet. Flounder towards the other side, soaked but victorious. This form was like seeing if I was gonna fail anyways. Another one? Yeah, because I can't, like, it's too fun of a game. There's a good chance that most of this week is just me playing this. I have a collab tomorrow with someone, but otherwise, like, I might play this again on Saturday. It's too fun. I can't not play it. The only other game that had the same feeling was with Rune Factory. And out to this. And like, I still have so much to go. We're only age 13 out of 20. And if anything, probably by next week when Pokemon comes out, that's probably the thing we can start playing. Probably. You spot the most spectacular flower you've ever seen. It's nearly a meter wide. Beautiful pinks and glittering rainbows hues like powdery oil slick. When rustles, the shimmer is breathtaking. You need to have it for collection. Now, better don't touch it. They're all destroying something beautiful. Wait. Slightly meter wide, I'll be pinks and glittering rainbow hues. Powdery oil slick? Oh wait, the shimmer. I could collect it for myself. I don't know if it'd be good for the garden given our father. We'll just take it. You keep it in your bedroom and you'll be the only kid who owns such a splendid piece of alien flora. Ours will be jealous. Leaning over the flower and reach out to touch it, only it starts to fold in on itself. What the heck? Bells retract with the puff. Underneath are rows and rows of tiny teeth. Staring to a massive maw. It lunges towards you. Okay, try not to panic, I guess. Card becomes 2. Oh, but well. Other gems. Oh, 2. Duh. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, I just realized this is like super fucking hard. Oh, I gotta pay attention to that. how do we do this? So we could do 1, 2... Oh, wait. 1, 2... Oh, do I have a thing? Oh, wait, we can change to... Oh, wait, but I'll add +1. Fuck. Or maybe we could still do it. That changes that. We can make it... We're putting that makes 2. So... Shit. That 2... Gotta, like, really think this... Play card... So 3... A bit better. Okay, well, this gains +1 for my passive? Okay, that's neat. Because that's anything. Okay, how do I do this? So ready to... Oh. Oh, but... Oh, fuck, that card. That card, I forgot. It makes the neighbors... Okay, Can I... Draw me a card. Draw me another card. Another one? Not best. I could probably still keep drawing cards, but... We play cards. Okay, there we go. And then just for the hell of it... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sad to draw some extra cards. Managed to not completely lose your cool, but it doesn't save you. Everything is too fast for you. You're in its mouth now, and it's using those 100 teeth to inch downwards into its stomach, or will digest you whole. You're definitely about to die. What? The teeth pause their movement briefly, then bang. Feel a shock and another. The flower thing spits you up and you watch, dazed as it lurches away into the bushes. Above you stands a man wearing all black in blurred vision. He looks like a living shadow. A mysterious stranger. What? What? You mumble. He looks down at you, shakes his head, then runs off after the creature. Who's that guy? Does he work on the survey teams? You don't recognize him, and you know everyone. There's a strange noise and realize it's you, shaking, crying, laughing, pure relief. All the same time, Chuna is a scary place. Okay, we just keep exploring. I can only do like one more thing. Fuck! So we met someone, but we haven't. Seen him? Okay. Grab that log. I keep going the same fucking route. Just because I need to go over here. Increase combat. And that's the best we could do for now, so let's head home. Oh my god, we're almost done with perception. Make the sound of your parents arguing in hushed tones. They're trying to not disturb you. Look away the sleep from your eyes. Eventually remember. Wait, isn't today your. Oh, right, birthday. It's your birthday cuddles. Your parents always make a big deal about your birthday. Peek out through the privacy curtains on your bunk and listen in on the argument. Being unreasonable, your mom says. Well, as a teenager now, to give him the opportunity to take calculated risk, or he'll start acting out. It's just what being a teenager is. Oh, do they know? Oh shit. How to become an edgy teen? We're not that edgy though. We've been loyal. How? We're hardly that edgy. Come on. We're more loyal than rebellious. Going up in the wilderness isn't a calculated risk. Dad replies it's too dangerous. It's weird to hear your parents arguing. If they ever disagree, they sort out quietly or go to meditation. Sometimes they sound really upset. Selling. Sneeze. I imagine it doesn't matter. Okay, finally, things came out. Okay, you don't need to. They glance at you. Your mom holds up her hand to silence you and goes right back to talking. Geranium? She grates. You said it yourself that we need every person out there surveying for edible native plants. You're even going yourself. Why not our son? Beth flails his hands helplessly. Because Lulu, he's our son. It's our responsibility to keep him safe. Not keeping him safe by coddling him, Mom almost shouts, and your dad flinches in shock. On's survival depends on him understanding this planet we're living on. So you're not doing him or the colony any favors by pretending like that's not the case. Oh, but we have a shit ton of bravery. Fuck you, Dad. We can take care of ourselves. You're brave, but you aren't stupid. You sure then that you'll stay out of trouble? Dad's shoulders sag as he shakes his head. Barely even know what's out there, kiddo. He mutters. Actually, we almost died by a fucking plant. I'm pretty sure we know what's out there. Mom's fierce expression softens. Hey, Solon, sorry, it's your birthday today. Here we are arguing like a pair of assholes. Happy birthday. Oh, cool, so Mom doesn't give a shit about swearing in from us. Got it. Let's give you a hug. We meant to order up from the canteen and have your usual birthday breakfast, but that's talking about how Utopia's opened up positions in Expedition for kids 13 and older. And well, that's you now. Suppose we'll have to let you spread your wings someday. I just feel better knowing we're safe here inside the colony walls. Gives to your mom a faint smile. We decided early on to let you choose your own path in life. If you want to join expeditions, behind you. Just be safe. Okay, I finally can leave. I can finally leave. Not sneak out. Oh. Find your dad. Bring some plant samples. He sees you. He puts down the test tubes and gives you a big hug. Kiddo exclaims, I'm thinking, what? Say I'm sorry your mom and I were arguing on your birthday. Disagree sometimes, just like every couple, but enough for that, you have to see how the soy sausage gets made. I don't know how persuasion plays in this, but okay, sure. Hey, kudos! And I'm sorry, Gooseberry. Here. I hear the depot's open now. Go get yourself a piece of candy or something on me. Mama, I talked it out. We're both just really putting everything into the farm right now. It's making us kinda snappy. Don't have to worry about it, okay? If you want to join Utopia's exploration team, be careful, it's dangerous out there. And we are. I just can't do it right now, because we're stressed as fuck. Her security chief, Brett, is on the lookout for lookouts. As for kids to chill out on top of the walls all afternoon, count Xenos. It's way better than going class. Gives you a once over. He gives you a once over. Eyes narrowed. Alright. Says, look over there at the end of the field. What does science say? We need what? Aha! We're almost done with perception. Or we just play dumb, just use a fail. Read the sign easily. It says, you could read this. It says 2020. I mean, we have both eagle and owl vision. Where sign, what does that mean? Red nods and approval. Good, you pass. Come back next month and I'll put you on the roster. Oh, we could be. Oh, we're unlocking a new thing. No, we'll keep cards. Okay, so now we're fully rested. Is anything for anyone? So we have two new jobs now. So we have lookout and then we have expeditions. What does... Oh, we can just leave. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Give me hope. Gave me false hope there. We could just easily leave without getting in trouble now. Oh, survey the plains of Stilthai. Okay, so that's where he's going. Oh, we get animals now. And what's the lookout? Is it with Anemone? Perception, animals, Anemone. Alright, expedition time. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, and we don't even get stressed, maybe? Or maybe it's still the same thing. Oh. Oh, this is different. After work, good luck. Okay. Not good luck with work. Thanks for stopping by. When you brought on the expedition on a bus this morning, you didn't know what to expect. It trundled you and the other surveyors a few clicks north to the Prosaic Plains. A flat area with cooler weather than your colony. You can barely control your excitement as you watch the landscape change. Now you're here, finally old enough for a real survey mission away from the colony. Oh my god, are we getting a gun? A plas cutter. Oh. Into combat to the string challenges. Holy shit. We're like Isaac Clarke now. Greet Chief Surveyor Utopia at the depot. This here's Plas Cutter, she says. It's a tool for cutting and heating things. You could use it to make a fire, cauterize a wound, boil water, get some other materials pretty alright. You can use it for self-defense too, but no suggested. Cool, fire! Cool, it's sweets. This is a quiet area, and what we're doing, we're not supposed to be in danger. Just gonna be taking notes and pictures, keeping track of all the floral fauna we see. Just don't touch anything unless I ask you to take a sample. It's potentially dangerous. We don't know how much about what's out there, which is why we need surveyors, even youngins like you. Rustic plains are a sparse region. Like you could assume from the name, see things from a long way off. It sees you squinting at the horizon. And what you're gonna do if you see something coming for you? Try to pet it. Probably avoid it, right? Oh, just get more perception, got it. Good kid. You should cruise, banging on the back. You don't need any trouble. And a dice joins us. Okay. Good you're here, Utopia says, taking out another Plas Cutter for dice. You two greenhorns are with me. We're the foreseeable, and we don't gotta sniff each other's butts all the time out there. But I do expect y'all to be in yelling distance. Comms can get spotty out here. And I share knowing glances. I've been sneaking out to explore long before you were officially allowed to. Utopia also hands you a surveying drone, shows you how to launch it. Automatically perform local scans of wherever you go, though detailed scans still need to be done manually. When you return here to depot, it'll upload its findings to the holonet. Maps to cover ground, see what's out there, so long as it isn't dangerous, record it. Maps you on the back. Alright team, don't get yourselves killed out there, okay? Way ahead of you. Did almost die already. Oh wait, we got thing here. What we have is pretty basic. It's only 5 to persuasion. So it has a big boost. And this is actually probably... Oh, I see what we could do. Okay. So we can actually keep swapping things out, if anything. So while we're out here, we could probably stick to combat. And then we go back home, we could probably switch to something more for just talking, because that's our best setup. Because I already have natural +1 to social stuff, so we could actually add another one with our photo phoner thingy. Okay, so is it just still the same? Instead, bushes block your way. Pointy spines, sizes short swords, and they look very, very sharp. Oh, because we didn't have it before, but we definitely do have it now. Good thing you brought a Plas Cutter with you. Cut a hole through the bushes. Let a bunch of the surrounding forest on fire while you're at it. Keep those bushes to get in your way. Okay, at least we're not setting a forest on fire. So we have one of two ways we could. Let's cut right in between. Just have to watch a herd of shaggy purple furred animals. Really Mender? Down a slope. Never seen them before. Okay, study them. Oh, perception of all things. Okay. Present play card. Oh, card becomes red. Ooh. $36. Okay, whatever. Oh, we need 47. Oh god. Wait, no, that gives only 2. Shit. Yeah, no, that's the best we could do for this round. Everything's gonna be focused on red here. Ba, ba, ba. I have +2. I have to draw. Yeah, let's draw a card. See. Oh my god. Now! Not the card I want. Oh, I know what we could do. Okay, plop that, plop that. Change this to red. So they stay the same. Then we plop these two. Okay, now it's done. Hell yeah. There we go. And now I have all the blue cards. Fuck. Reach gem. That's the highest value. Probably plop that there. Oh, yeah, okay, or that works. Are you kidding me? I'm one off. Come on. One off perception. Just for like grass. So they must be a kind of photosynth, an animal that gets part of their energy from the sun. Photosynth? Okay. Heard of creatures like this, though you've never seen any yourself. Their very journal doesn't have any information on the particular species. Maybe. That would be cool. Just nice to name them, just in case. Look at them through your holoculars. At maximum zoom, you could kind of make out that they have super long jaws like a huge underbite. Name them underbiters, hurting sunbiters. Oh, we can actually name them? Sunbaskers? They have the jaw, Sunbaskers, underbiters, sunbiters? Okay, yeah, let's... Everything's hard, so some buyers will have to... I did fucking type that right. Okay, 2 animals and kudos. We have so much to explore now. So that getting interrupted like every second. There's just events here and there. What the heck are you? Large creatures blocking the path. Boulder with arms. Bush growing out of its... Oh, that's a bush? Oh. Part animal, part vegetable, and part mineral? These usually... Gentle giant camouflage themselves as the forest. This one's lumbering slowly back and forth between a large strand of glop mushes and a wide circular lake. Like it's some kind of patrol. Oh, it's like it's on some kind of patrol. Growls a warning when you try to squeeze past it. You back off, look on its eyes. One isn't letting you through easily. Okay, but we could use perception. So, read a plate card. Wait, could we? Oh no, but that'll do that. Oh no. This one. Right, do this. Card gets +1 if it's there. All the cards I had to get was that. Two, and 2? Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Or... Yeah, okay. Just... 3 of kind. figure this out. I know there's gotta be some good combination here. Uh, 17? Yeah, say 17 or watch. But we get 18 from that. I mean, it's a bit better. Oh, you do. Oh my god, why do I kind of want to get rid of that card now. That actually sucks in this scenario. Oh wait, oh, it's set this card set the neighbors to this value, and because it's... Oh, I know what we could do. I know how we could cheese this. Because it makes it all the same. I see. And if we play this, turn it to yellow, give it a +1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just dumb. It just took me a moment to realize what that card was. It's 1, but we can make our weaker cards actually stronger with it if we buff it. Okay, let's see. So... Oh, arrow shoot, okay. What do we get? Think through the gloom, lushes crawling under so the Bush Bob doesn't see you. You're gonna get stuck at one point and wonder, Dice has to come rescue you. That'd be embarrassing. Find a route through and continue on your way. Slip past all path blocking. Explore events. Avoid... Oh, wait. So, slip past all path blocking explore events. Oh, so what we just did now, we can just avoid them altogether now. Okay. Hey, Dice! Hey, Silent. Dice greets you cautiously as you pass on the narrow path. Hey, do you want to, let me show you something? This almost never makes overtures of friendship. Whoever it is, it must be pretty cool. I quietly follow him. Sure, let's be excited about it? I don't know if that'll help in any way, or if it matters. It doesn't. Follow him for nearly half an hour. A couple times he stops to listen for something. He's onward. Tromping through the fields of broad-topped mush trees, swaying antler ferns. After a while, you start to wonder if he's lost. I'll say something about it when he holds his hand up for silence. Directly crawl under a huge mushroom. The other side, you have a view down to one of the perfectly round ponds. Taking up most of it is an enormous Xeno, legs deep underwater. The balneal that sells you live in the swamps. You don't usually see them here. This one seems totally at home. It dips its long neck, but even longer mouth into the pond. Sucking water from the bottom, spewing it out of a spout at the back of its head. Okay, we're getting stuff for animals. Very beautiful turquoise water sparkles in the sun. Tiny colorful bird-like creatures dart around it, catching tiny fish that come spraying it. Oh, so it sucks it up, shoots fish out from the back for other animals. Oh, that's neat. Sit and watch quietly, I guess? Enjoy the pretty scene together. Okay, just want to show us it. That's neat. Oh, I see. So I wouldn't be able to grab that because the thing would have been in the way. Okay. And we could just avoid it now. We could just avoid them completely. That's great. we. Oh wait. Oh, now I get. Okay, so it's not just those things. We could actually just go anywhere now without having to do events. Oh. That's actually really powerful. I should not have this much power already. But we have it. Oh, that's really cool. So I could just easily collect everything ahead of time now. Oh my god, I love it. So I could do any events whenever I want, how I want. Oh, you can explore in front of the colony now. Instead of doing the same shit over and over. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, this is really great. I'm really surprised this is what perception gives you. Okay, now we just have a bunch of stuff. Okay. What is this? You hear dice shouting from nearby. Come quick and look at this. You meet with dice. The curiously clean part of the path. No twig, pebbles, bits of grass, or the ubiquitous storm moth scales that litter this area. Almost looks like it's been swept clean. And there, in the middle of a perfect circle, 3 meters wide, is what you could only describe as a shrine? A low waist-height structure made of twigs and pet spark snow forms the centerpiece, and around it, slippery space piles of colorful fruit, flowers and glittering stones like an offering. I don't think he made this. Let's take it out and wait. See what this is all about. Some play cards. Oh, but that increase, I forgot. Okay, but that's fine. A bunch of challenges. Okay, so. Oh. Have to really play this. So. Okay, that's better because we had to just have straight. Okay, yeah. Because I don't want to deal with something like could be much more difficult than it has to be, so. Let's stay the same. Or. Whatever. Just throw that, I guess. Or make it higher. There we go. Try and overshoot it. There's no point in perception now. Hang out for hours, but don't discover anything except how boring an idea it was. Let's take some nap. You're almost falling asleep when something shuffles into the clearing. It's a bush bub. Falls slowly along down the path. Let's pick a popflower. Stops to pick up a stone. When it arrives at the shrine, it carefully places the flower in the pile of flowers, stone in the pile of stones. It picks up the stone and repositions it, just so. Whatever this creature is somehow religious? Or is it trying to attract a mate with this little show of decor? So much you don't know about the animals that lives here. What do we get? 2 animals? Let's... Never mind. Okay, I guess we're just gonna head home. We've done enough exploring. That was really neat. Ah, we're almost there. Come on, game. Just give it to me. You know, we'll try to get... I don't think... Yeah, we haven't given him that. Yeah, it's... whatever. Okay, we're at 55 now with them. Hey, Warlock. I was sniffing, sneezing pretty bad this morning. Collapsed around this time last year, so feeling anxious about his health, especially now that Plun's back. He's working hard in the field. A spray hanging from his neck as he grunts and shovels dirt into a wheelbarrow. Sees you coming, stands up straight, coughing a little as he stretches back. Hey kiddo, what brings you out here? Yeah, you have to wear the respirator, come on. Nana makes blah blah motions with his hand. I do. Don't look at me like that. Just getting some fresh air. Sorry to breathe with that thing. I'm racing to get these prickly beans in the ground. We're all set to have a great harvest in time for Vatunalia. Why is this still like vision setting? Or is this just super pollen? Leans on his shovel. He says, I've been working like a dog. I'll have to get out here for a while. Hey, what do you say you and I go for a little walk? No, you don't get outside the walls much either. Definitely not. Definitely also didn't got expectation. But we could do a little nature walk. Study all the plants orchards bring back, but I've never really seen them in the wild. We can tell it's dangerous. Sure, sounds great. You need to pick up what I'm throwing down. Mom doesn't see the draw. Continues flipping his shovel. She likes what she can control, you know, but there's a whole plant out there, and I'm gonna go explore. He stops and doubles over, suddenly racked with a coughing fit. Each time he just starts coughing harder. Oh. No, you should stay indoors. Yeah, just like instance, that old stick in the mud. I remember when we were younger, she was always walking with her nose in everyone's business. I just think she knows what's best for people. By his brave words, has to hold on to you for bounce as he catches breath again. Oh, please don't die on us. Please don't die on us. It's not the best time. You and me, date with outside world, kiddo. Taking a rain check. Can't wait until Instance figures out the treatment for the shimmer thing. Says maybe next year, maybe one after that. I'm gonna be the first in line, you bet. Oh, I hope he doesn't die. It seems like shimmer's getting worse. Okay, we need to rest. So, to the walls. You guys both blow off your responsibilities by relaxing on the wall. Sometimes you talk about stuff, but mostly you just give him space. Shows you a simple game he made on his holopalm. You can buy and trade resources to make something he calls profit. Says he got the idea from an old game he found on the Holo archives, but feels kind of pointless. It's making numbers go up. Okay, so we just do stuff. We have so many cards, oh my god. Armpits and mud. Oop. Yes, we could probably forget the card. Definitely a lot of 2s we have. Okay. Animals, it's almost done. Bravery. Blah. Gives us bravery. Because this gave us perception animals. I Okay, let's just explore nearby. Now that I'm able to free roam. Oh, I actually have a thing with her? I was working near the gates. This area has been deemed safe enough for kids to go for a hike. As long as you're back before dark and never go out during glow. There ain't a lot to see out there. It says, logging camp, a few fields, some nice lookouts. I've been out here before, but that was when you weren't supposed to, so you let her give you her advice anyway. You gotta log anyway. Prepare peel for useful things like that there mushwood log. Lumber carrier must have dropped it. Okay. Fairly safe out there, but don't mean totally safe. Don't go too far. If you see anything that scares you, run like heck and make a ton of noise. What you happen to see out there, sweets? Stuff to collect, stuff to fight. I imagine stuff to fight might be for combat. So this might be perception, so stuff to collect? Take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints, she teases. Suppose it's different on a brand new planet like this one. Actually do need samples of basically everything, especially stuff might be edible. Up on the back, things regrow pretty wild out there. If you've picked a clean, give it a year, but it'll look like you were never there at all. Huh, okay. But I could just, yeah, we could just ignore it now. Oh, so there's just a lot of Xeno eggs now. What the heck? You know, given she said just leave for a year, we'll just leave the egg there and see what happens. Why are there just a lot of eggs now? What the heck? Here's if we can find dice somewhere out of here. Now that we're actually able to leave. This is so neat, we could just really explore. Oh, dice! I didn't think you'd actually still be in the same spot. You find dice sitting on a large flat rock on a hilltop, eating a sandwich and being totally at home far from the colony walls. Let's join quietly, I guess. Sit down next to dice and get out your own lunch. Some soy cheese cubes and crackers from the cafeteria. Listen to the jungle sounds. I think how nice it is to how nice it is to just to be free in the open and not confined to a tiny box curling through space. Quite out of the blue, the rock you're both sitting on stands up and starts to walk down the hill. Oh, okay. Crouch and look over the edge of the rock. A couple meters off the ground, bouncing on spindly legs like a spider's. 8, 10 of them? Evenly spaced. A stressful event at the end. Oh, but that's a really good card. He gives 8, but we get more stress. Oh, that's a very dangerous card to use. Realize the rock also has eyes at regular points, which you'd mistaken for shiny black pebbles embedded in the stone. One of them swivels up to stare at you. Gulp and try not to scream. Ice gets shakily to his feet, trying to keep his balance as the creature under you slowly clambers forward. Grabs your hand to help you up. Oh, now to be brave. Okay. Wait, so do I already have the card now? Oh, we do. Interesting. I kind of hope we get it. Let's see what useful will be. So if you do... Takes off 10. That's fine. Oh, it's even... Oh, right, it's even more powerful because of the setup. Right. Do I want to take 10 stress? It's really easy one with it. Show another... I only have one. Oh, but we could... Boop, boop. Even that out. Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. We'll just win that. Okay. Okay, I see the use of how we could use it. It's very dangerous, but we could probably use it if we're fully stressed, actually. Because normally we build up stress anyways, so if we're like at the 10 anyways, we could just use and just win whatever event, probably. Oh, we don't have biology. A little hard to control your fear, barely. Actually, this is kind of neat. Nice seems calm too. Hold hands to steady yourselves as the living rocks flutters along under you. After a minute, the creature crouches down to look at something. Then the two of you jump off. As soon as you're safe, adrenaline hits you. Wow, you could have died. Maybe. Oh, what were we embarrassed about? What was it? Press that dice kept his cool, and you tell him so. Actually, says, I was kind of freaking out inside. Of course, what kid wouldn't, with however big this thing was wandering around like a spider. Laugh and say you were too. It's funny, dice might suck with people, but it's kind of badass when it comes to non-people things. Almost got dice. Non-people things. Okay, I wonder if there's any other special events like that. Oh yeah, how many cards do we have with that? We have 5. We are heavy on these. What is next thing basically? It's like lots of looping around. Okay, I guess we just, oh, okay, now there's something different. A log, finally. Okay, so I wonder if it matters how far away we go. Chris also will meet that stranger that has saved us. Actually, wait, if we probably interact with animals, we probably improve animals. Bend yourself. Probably should have read what exactly what I was doing. I thought it was the same event. So... 1, 2, 3... I don't want to stress myself. The last resort card. Now can I overshoot this? Yeah! Oh, it's still the same, what? Okay. Here's gonna get... No, okay. We'll just win it. So I can get the card increase their stats. Oh, toughness. Cute little critters kick you, but you kick back. Send them scurrying back off, like on smaller creatures than you. Okay, I remember we saw an animal there it is. The unicorn-looking thing. Okay, be as quiet as possible. Not a hard event, so I guess we could do that. Two or Oh, well, we almost win it, so... Yeah, that'll be fine. That's the challenges. I can plop that. Plop that? There we go. Hey, there we go. Now I got perception. Let's stress. Upgrade pet cards via relaxing in the park? Pet cards? Do I even have pet cards? I assume not, unless it means something like this, but I doubt. I really wonder how we get more, because we need a certain perk. It could be toughness, probably. For combat. Let's head back, maybe. Now that we've maxed out, like, the perception, going out is, like, pointless now. Could probably focus more on our other stats. Oh, we don't sneak back anymore. Okay. I have to go back to the front gate. Got it. Okay, we're almost there with bravery. And we needed 80 for dice. I think it was. You did something at 8, I don't remember what it was. You're getting older. It's a magical time in your life full of discoveries and possibilities when children become adults and their bodies change in weird, wonderful, and other, and often embarrassing ways. When you were younger, congruence gave your class a frank presentation about preparing for the changes your bodies will experience in the next few years. Which parts of the presentation was relevant to you? None of it. I'm like a doll down there. What? I imagine it depends. Or this. I don't know. Was saying getting erections? Sure. Your friends giggled your way through congruence presentation, as kids normally would. With this topic. For the new appreciation for the wonders of the human body, everything felt like something that would happen so far in the future. It didn't apply to you. Put it out of your mind. As you notice, Cal's voice began to drop, or Mara's starting to dress differently. How she dressed differently? I assume she's still trying to be fashionable. So one morning, you woke up, and something feels different. Just know something's off as you open your eyes. Things are, squelchier than you expect them to be. And they're even having a exciting dream. Oh, something happened, but you could already barely remember it. You want to close your eyes again. Congruent sexual education classes really not ready for the real practical applications. Oh my god. Deal with the mess? Wait for your parents to leave work, calling out to you that you're going to miss breakfast if you lie around bed. Here they're gone. Carefully. You're okay. They're jerking off. Okay. Then now you find your dad waiting for you. He's pulled your privacy curtain back to show your bed. Looks up with a knowing smile when you enter, holding new sheets. Allows putting exaggerated detective impression. I could only think of one reason why a teenager suddenly cares about doing his own laundry. Points to you and exclaims, "By Jove, I think I've got it." What's it, Salon? Got something to share with your old man? Come on, Dad, not now. You can feel your face getting red. You ignore him and make your bed, but it doesn't stop him. Ah, kiddo. It's okay to feel a little wet behind the ears. You retreat into your bunk and slam the privacy curtain closed so you can't hear him make any more jokes. Oh, he's so embarrassing. What do we get? Hormones? What is this? Alright, making you brave and rebellious. Rebellion increase tripled. Okay. What's happening? You feel on the edge today. Like everything that happens feels so unfair and tragic. You want to punch stuff and then cry about it. You want to be left alone. But you also desperately want attention. Feels like a amount of new energy is starting to bubble up inside of you. Dangerous, control energy. Welcome to puberty. Thanks, game. What a way to be introduced to puberty. You got 30 kudos. It's such a long way to earn anything. You're gonna tell me I'm a nerd? Save it, I already know. Okay. You need 80. 80 bravery, and we're at 55. Oh, we need to nearly finish bravery to actually do the next thing. Okay. Let's see. What gives us bravery? I know if we hang out with Anemone, they'll increase. What? Combat animals. I already did animals, so I could ignore that. Or, oh, that's right, that gives bravery. Otherwise, we could just go out into the wild again. Alright, yeah, no, because there's not gonna be any special event, but we could probably still look at things, I guess. Well, whatever, let's play sports ball. She has no patience for school. Her mom or acting proper, but she has patience for sports ball. She spends hours teaching little Nugget? Fetching balls over and over, throwing all her enthusiasm and cheering every single successful spike her young protege makes. Oh, it's nothing. Okay. Oh, I forgot to change the thing because it makes this actually easier. Fuck. I forgot. So... But, wait, why does that go down? That's the highest card. Whatever. Oh, wait, because it's evening out. Oh, that's why. Oh, I see, because... Okay, I get it. That, the card itself gets +1. Okay, whatever, I guess that's just gonna have to. We're almost at bravery. I guess we're just gonna be playing sports ball to ramp that up. I forget Dice is down here now. I don't want... Wait, no, wait. Where's Dice? Oh, he's right there. So he pops there, there, or there. Oh, and there sometimes. Everyone else seems to still stay in their same little spots. Art may not be as skilled sports ball player as Anemone, but she plays hard. She orders people around like a team captain, but she isn't so great at passing the ball. She'd rather be the star. Her favorite thing is to spike the ball right into the opposing net stops body. It's not a legal move, but she's done it so many times that the opposition now stands further back when Mars has the ball. Exactly what she wants. Do you see that? Anemone complains to you during a break. I just want to pass the ball to either of us for 10 whole minutes. Somebody has to do something. Oh, but we have persuasion. Yeah. Hopefully we don't need more persuasion. Ah. Sorry, Mars. I'm really on the greatest terms with her. Pull Mars aside before the second down, and that she needs to change her behavior. It's offensive and angry, but she seems to understand what you're saying. I'm fine, she says. I get it. If I hog the ball and don't pass it to players who are worse than me, they'll never get better. Yes, you have a point. I guess that's the way to put it. Oh, we got kudos. Never mind. Screw you, Mars. Mars tries your teamwork theory out. Three of you sweep the floor with the other team. She does a fairly good job of actually being team captain, too, encouraging you and Anemone to play your best. Turns out Mars likes winning even more than she likes being the one with the ball. Alright, Mars, even though the ball is life and all, at least you're understanding. Oh, oh, because of the gem. Oh, that's why. Oh, it's still the same. No. Oh my god, come on, game. If I need it to be 70, I take it. Or 65. Okay, it's it's for Tommy. Whatever, it's the event. Try to sneak some food before the speeches start, but Chief Engineer instantly catches you and smacks your hand away. Tom gets really mad at her. Causes a huge yelling match. Dad directs you away from the table as instant blames your mom. The way things are right now, whatever that means. Dad passes you a soy sweet to keep your tummy busy during speeches. Welcome everyone to our 4th Virtunalia celebration. Proud as well to stand for as governor and celebrate another year. This year's feast includes a new glow-in-the-dark food? Oh, that's right, because Dad showed that to us. Pixie beans are first domesticated Virtuna crop. Credit goes to Gurnium? I always say the name wrong. System we dedicate 3rd of our fields to them. Though you'll also have him to thank for the light show in your toilet tonight. Oh. As you know, we lost our hydroponics and microbial soil in the wormhole accident. These pixie beans will make up for losses we faced with our earth crops. Okay, talent show. Dice and Mars, the competitors for the talent show. Dice up first, and he stomps on stage wearing a silly top hat, cape. Waving a magic wand, he introduces himself as Dice, the Destroyer of Reality. Tells everyone to step back because he's going to pull a Popeye from his hat. I imagine it's not going to be a real one, is it? Hat off his head. Very surprised Popeye falls out and boings away in the crowd. Predictably, this upsets Dice and he flees the stage in embarrassment. Oh, Dice. Because the Popeye doesn't care. Marsh takes the stage next and launches into an incredible lip-sync performance, along with holographic fireworks at the end. Passing you as you take your place on stage, sticks her nose in the air, wishes you luck following that. We could play more photos, so let's do that. I forgot to change my thing again. Fuck. Oh, this is gonna be trouble. I'm in deep shit now. Okay, we lucked out with that existing. First use is free from conditions. Ooh, okay. So, doesn't matter. Oh wait, we could ump that up to 6 as well. Oh my god, this is gonna be pain. Chiefs in the first. Gem. Get that to 5 as well? Yeah, okay. So 13. I just need 13 now. And I have like all the worst fucking cards I get. Draw. Draw me another card. Draw me another card. Oh wait, we can actually just ump that up. Wait, hold on. Draw me another one. Draw me another one. Okay, but what can we actually do? Sword cheese the game right now. There we go. Super goal it. That was the easiest method of cheating the system. Just had so many of that. And we got another one. Such a good card for it just being a simple 5. Scale up the photo runners well appreciated by the crowd, who are moved to tears by the emotional depth of your playing. You win, as voted by pause. Mars shakes her hand and thanks you for actually giving her a challenge this year. Did we not last year? Because I'm pretty sure all you cared about was being dice. Now it's time for the feast. Pixie beans are a hit. Your parents keep touting their many benefits. You grow well here. Super nutritious. Tastes great. Really versatile. And kids love their bright multicolored glow. Your rumble stomach has made you grouchy. Parents won't let you eat until they finally stop bragging about their dumb beans. Consider the option: pixie bean soup, salad, pixie bean chili, and pixie bean aquafaba dessert. It glows in the evening twilight. We're just having a light show for this festival, aren't we? You sullen shove your pixie bean everything around on your plate. I don't even want to eat them anymore. Stupid beans, stupid feast, stupid games, stupid everyone. Every time someone turns to talk to you, especially about how great these beans are, how great your parents are for growing them, you just get more irritated. They're just beans. It's like they love these beans more than they love you. Sounds like hormones. Being the problem. Eat pixie beans. I want to rebel against these stupid beans, but truth is, you can't agree to resist. You count backwards from 10 to calm yourself, so you don't blow up at your mom. Actually, she's smiling all the time. You saw glowing at her over your plate and glowing beans. She notices, but just purses her lips and turns away from you to talk to someone else. Rude. Grand feast plus 2 cards with gems. Ooh! Fill food into your mouth, trying not to look like you're enjoying it. Okay. It is as delicious as everyone said. Start to feel more human the more you eat. Right, yeah, food. Food is great. Thought we were just hungry. Probably still part of the hormones, but mostly just probably hungry. We're just hangry, I guess, after winning. Everyone's in high spirits after dinner, breaking off into little groups to talk or make music together as the sky darkens for the shortest night of the year. You feel your mood improve by the minute as your friends pull you into a fun rhythmic clapping game. Your irritation fades. You wonder if this is what congruence meant when she warned you what your hormones would make you feel out of control sometimes. When you go back to your quarters to get ready for bed, Dad gives you a big hug, exactly what you needed. Okay, at least we didn't, like, rest beforehand, so that worked out well. I really need, so in the middle of the first month we have a birthday, and then after the first month when this season begins is the festival, which I really shouldn't be resting right beforehand. I'm slowly getting it. Oh, was supply deliver supplies? It doesn't matter. Here. Plus 10 to combat. We have a lot of social stuff. At least while we're here. Oh, it's 10 now. Holy shit. Oh, do I have to play the card? Oh no. One, 3. Fuck, I have to play it. I have to play it. I have to play it. Oh no. More stress, here we go. 20 stress. Ugh. we're almost at bravery. Where is... Okay. No one... Yeah, everyone's fine. Okay. Hopefully it's the last one? Or I need it to be 70 or it's gonna be pain. When there's no sports ball game on, the security team who train nearby use the field to practice with long-range rifles. You show up to sports ball practice, comes helping taking down the net. Sorry, kiddos. Rent wants us practicing with the big guns today, and we can't have you running around the place. Plus, these drone rifles are heat-seeking, even though they're programmed to avoid human targets. Safety first. Oh, are we gonna get a new thing to do here? But today was supposed to be our day to have the sports field. Cal complains. Soldiers don't even want to play sports ball, you just want to shoot your dumb noisy guns. Nobody bounces over. Hello? They have more than just huge guns. They have cool stun gloves that are like magic lightning arc out of your fingertips. Super galactic. Cal shakes his head. That's not the point. So, steps to those soldiers. Soldiers have the field. Unchangeable. I don't even know what that does. Jeremy's caring. Oh, there was something with Tammy. But she's not even here. Why do we get card with her when she doesn't exist anymore? Imagine unchangeable is probably just, it can't be altered. Which I could see some use, especially with the stuff that's annoying where it's, hey, change the number to 1. Or you get less stats for the card. Well, yeah, also probably doesn't even change the other colors, probably. But this is a gem. Let's have that. The gem card. Combat. Oh, okay. Let's tear down the net. When the goal rings aside, show there's no hard feelings. Security chief Fred lets you stay and watch the soldiers firing those huge drone rifles. Maybe when you're a bit older, you could join the defense squad too. Gem card. Card becomes yellow. Wait, I don't even have gems. Oh, it sucks. Oh, free to play card. Oh, wait. Can we overshoot this? Yeah, there we go. Just need that extra 3. There we go. What do we do now? Every event in exploring causes plus 10 stress instead of 15. Oh, so we just reduced it. Okay. So it's a bit more manageable outside now. So then I trapped it in my room, and Mom says, telling all about the bug she saw in her quarters. These were as huge as my hand, and healer's like, wow. It was bouncing all over the place, like boing, boing, boing. She gestures excitedly, swinging her arms over her hand. Bugs here are so big and they're everywhere. I was gonna give it to Tang, she says. Loves gross bug stuff, but she said I should just let it go because if it stung me, I might get weird mutant powers. I mean, other than the one I already have. I wanted to see if I got more weird mutant powers, so I started jumping around off higher and higher things until I was jumping off the back of the ship. I got in so much trouble. I wasn't even that high. Stops in her tracks. Hold on, she says, stopping to rub irritably at her knee. Probably the 100th time in the past 5 minutes. I'm gonna die. I slipped my knee and it's so itchy when my scales grow in. Here's how scaly she's gonna be when she's older. Given that's her trait. Annie, don't pick at it. Chief Steward, voice rings out across the garrison yard. Pleasant but firm, instantly transports you back to being in the ship Crochet, tugging on her skirts and calling her auntie. Emily jumps and stands up straight, hands flying to her sides. But Mom, wait, I don't think we've seen her. Mom, Anemone whines, digging her fingers into her knees as Auntie Sedan approaches you both. So scratch-tastically itchy. I know, lovely, Auntie Sedan soothes her, patting down her royalous hair, but the more you pick at it, the thicker your scales are going to grow in. Anyway, tucks her hands under her armpits to keep from scratching. I want to have cool scales. Oh, now we know about the augment. At this rate, at the rate you're going, I'm sure you'll be covered in them before you know it. No need to rush. And my skin is daubed with patches, protective blue-green scales that grow in whenever she gets a cut or scrape. Rips the patch on her jaw indigently, the one she got when she ran headfirst into the food synthesizer back on the ship. Though her scales are some sort of healing power, I guess? That's actually really neat. Lucia opens her satchel and pulls out a bundle of clothes. You put the nanoprinters over a week long, so I patched your pants with scrapes from your brother's clothing. Please try not to put any more holes in them for yourself, okay? Hands the clothes to Anemone and kisses her on the forehead. Anemone sticks out her tongue and gags. Yuck. Anemone evaluates the clothes as her mom walks away. Galactic, she breathes. She runs her fingers over the odd-colored patches. Right there in the middle of the yard, she unshamedly squirms out of her pants and pulls on the new one. I look like a fighter jet from the hollows, she exclaims, showing off her new pants. Like when they stencil your kill count on your plane. Starting to really understand she's probably like a tomboy, basically. Like a really cool scar. And grin. Yeah, you get it. Your pants are scarred, just like me. So Poplar, so we're gonna get more kudos. Wait, how long is... You know, how ones are making Brave and Rebellious? It doesn't even say when it's done. Okay. So what can we do? Cause I got Persuasion, Creativity. I guess we could... No, I need Bravery. I need Bravery for dice. So whatever to get us that. Bravery. And we're at 70. I just need 10 more. What did the volleyball or sports ball do for us? Bravery and toughness. We have 13 and we need like 20 something or 20. Combat animals. Cause what was it? Exploring is bravery and perception. And once animals. We're just increasing one's stats. Wait, 12 and 3 collects remaining. Let's respond quiet. Got all the collectibles. Exploring nearby just gives us bravery and a bunch of perception stuff. Good. Try to be relaxing in the park. Wait, I realize I don't think we have park. I don't think that's a thing we have. That doesn't really change that look at. Bravery. Actually, yeah, let's go outside, because we can also improve our animals. Why not? We can at least improve that, especially because our bravery increased, so we only do 10 stress now instead of 15. So, I know there was a bunch of animals we came across. Or at least, as far as I remember, I think there was a bunch of animals here and there. Yeah, there was you. Let's walk through them. Okay. So like, this gets +1. Like, it's fine. I'm getting more gem cards, which is night. I just haven't gotten the card for improving from gems. So, boop, boop, boop. Ah, there we go. And just throw this in, I guess. Oh, now it's super done. That just gains +1 for challenges. Okay, we'll just win that. Hop are wary at first, but you can crouch down, copy their cute little squeaking noises. Bounce towards them amazingly. Don't hop away. Play with the hop eye for a few minutes before moving on. Good luck, guys. They are cute. They're a little weird, whatever the heck they are again. Like frog-eyed, like mouse thing. Up rise to the east. You think you spot someone watching you. Dressed in black, is that Dice? They look way too tall to be Dice. Maybe another surveyor? Link in the figure is gone. Yeah, let's look for clues. We have maxed out perception. We gotta find something. You bushwhack down into the valley, the other path to where you thought you saw them standing. Oh. Wait. Is that different? Oh, wait, no, it upgraded. So there's Stranger 2 now. Sign of a camp or anything obvious like a drop pack. No note saying, I'm watching you, signed mystery figure. Spooky. Interesting. Oh, just some mud. Okay. Easy perception skill. Gem. So, plop that. Wait, 3, 4, 5? Oh, but that matches. Okay, that doesn't matter which order we do. Okay, whatever. Okay, for a moment I thought Mike was catching what's going on in the background. So, card with gems. I think I'd have a perfect world where I just had gem cards, stuff related. That'd be neat. So, plop that. Cards with gems. There we go. Okay, that's better. And then, yeah, we just finished that off. Perception, even though we get nothing from that. Okay, we're at 65. Yeah, we'll do this event, then we'll head back home. Let your mind wander as you walk through and bumble straight into the field of gelatinous swamp grass. Oh, I've done this one before. Or at least I'm pretty sure. I wonder if we're gonna just meet him just once every year? Wait, no, because we banned this year. We probably need to somehow find him again for a third time. So... Operation. Wait. Hey, that's better. That's a better one. That makes it 3. But still a 2. And we have this round, so we can just finish it off with. I imagine that. Yeah. Perception's so useless now. Oh, we just get still +5 on stress. Alright, let's head back. I was hoping to increase other stats more, but whatever. Get some bravery. Been neat if maxing out skill will just increase the other stats a bit. This feels like a waste of spending time with perception. Is there anything changed in here? Oh, I could have been doing this! I'm stupid. You could have just been proving bravery from here. It'll be glow season soon. Yeah, let's rest now before it occurs. I'm miserable while during wet season. I managed to find a place where an overhanging building creates a bit of shelter. Okay. No, fine. Keep the cards. Mid wet, now it's late wet. Kind of curious why upgrading our basically musical is somehow the one that gives us bravery. I guess it's just playing. Like 5 stress is really nice. Okay, we're just gonna focus on that, increase the creativity and bravery now. See what those perks give us. The photo phoner or phoner is part flute and part paintbrush. Paint the end of the phoner in the direction you want to paint. Blow on the other end and it makes sound and draws holograms in midair. This is a funny earpiece that fits behind your ear and reads your thoughts. Well, not quite. More like it detects the electrical impulses in your head. Plus those, you aren't really sure how to use it. So we need either organizing or persuasion. Oh, he just has a friend, okay. Look, but you can't find anyone who plays the phoner like the way in the whole colony, or sells you a dumb gimmick instrument, and the ones on the depot shelf have literally been there since the Strato left the Earth 20 years ago. Been lucky with adults, but only barely. Odysseian smiles when she sees you carrying the photo phoner. Oh, those old things, she exclaims. I remember those. I took lessons as a kid. They were popular for a hot minute back on Earth. I played Do-Re-Mi on it, but that's it. Never got the picture part to work at all, honestly. Aw, really? We have to figure out ourselves? Sit down, experiment with it. The photo phoner is different for every person. So figuring out how to play it is a personal experience you let your instincts guide you. Kind of feel like how that actually is me with my kalimba. Just kind of fiddling around with it. You wish it was simple as taking a tree and it paints a tree, or even blue and it paints blue. Now for you it's more like, well, if you think about food, it paints lots of round bubble shapes. Think about something that makes you angry, it draws orange squiggles. Mostly your phoner pictures have a lot of purple lines that dance around. I guess that's your personal style. Oh, it removes stress. Okay, actually, once you stop worrying about being good and just think about how it feels, it actually starts to feel fun. Alright, so... well, how do we do this? That card throws me off here. I just have to be in the way. Oh, that's supposed to be cute. Okay. been a long month of being cooped up indoors while it poured rain and everything got too muddy and gross to play outside. And the other teens are in the lounge again, and everyone's getting a little antsy. Is it cause Glow's coming up? Ben and Kel are bickering about something, and Dice must be bored enough that he's letting Mars paint his fingernails. Emily is trying to do a dance to learn from watching holovids, and she's failing miserably. The sound of music fills the room. I feel a little off too, but like, it's weird. Like, you want to yell, but at the same time you want to take off all your clothes and streak through the colony square. Emily dances a little too close to Mars' collection of nail polish, up into the table and setting them all and herself clattering to the floor. Hey, watch it, Dice snaps. Have your stupid dance somewhere else. It's not stupid, Emily sniffles from the floor. You have to be so mean to me. Boo-hoo, Mars seizes. What are you going to do? Dance about it? You're all so childish. Who even cares? Aaron, just shut up, Kel exclaims from across the room. Also, y'all fight all the time. Stay inside where it's nice and dry. Don't appreciate how hard everyone else is working. Just whine, whine, whine. Okay, we're all fighting. That's what I'm getting at. You're not better just because you work outside. Hank joins in. Not special, Cal. If you want to, I could work outside. She opens her holopon, flies her fingers over the screen. There, see? Next month, I'll be working in geoponics. How do you like that? Then you can nag me about my soft hands all you want. Kat pokes her head in from the command corridor. Don't keep it down. I can hear you all the way from the bridge. It goes quiet for about a second, then explodes in arguing again. Kat throws her hands in the air and retreats down the hallway in defeat. You're grown up, why aren't you helping? You're just gonna let the kids fight? Guess we could try to calm everyone down. Growing noisy and keeps squabbing, Mars chases Cal and everyone else chases her. Somehow you all end up in the classroom. Suddenly Mars shouts, okay, everyone, cups her hand, 1, 2, 3, look at me. Everyone shut up. Okay. Everyone stops arguing and looks at Mars in shock. I guess she probably would be the best one to calm everyone down because she is the bossy one out of the kids. I have an idea, she says. You should decorate the classroom. Everyone seems excited by this prospect until she adds, toilet paper? Come on, wait, it'll be pretty. Everyone's on board. You feel yourself getting excited too. This is so naughty. You might get in trouble, but who cares? You're having fun. Yeah, I guess we could just join them. Sure, why not? We're not causing trouble, are we? Around the others and throwing rolls of toilet paper over anything you could reach. Decorating the classroom with roll after roll of white, gauzy garland. By the time you're finished, it drapes off every desk and science experiment. Mars looks at your work with satisfaction. Much better, she says. Chief Engineer Instance finally arrives to see what all the noise is. Throws her hands up in dismay. She gets scattered before she can make anyone clean up. Oh no, why do we get stressed? Next day, you all feel terrible. It feels like your arms and legs are made of lead, and it takes so much energy to do anything. You can barely make it out of bed. All that energy from yesterday has been drained out of you. Then some lasts for weeks. Some of you can't even get out of bed, and when you do, your moods are all over the place. Aggressive, sulky, impulsive. So your batteries run out. You sleep for over 12 hours straight. Was this messing around just drain us of all the energy? Resting in the lounge with your friends, watching holovids and Grey's Anatomy versus Pixie Beans. Your dad and Chief Engineer Instance come storming through the door. You, Instance snaps, smacking the bowl of Pixie Beans out of Mars' hands. Stop eating those, this isn't. Mars looks like she's about to smack some sense into Instance, but your dad steps in. I'm sorry everyone, we were wrong about the Pixie Beans. They're not safe for you kids to be eating. Oh, wait, why? Been feeding us poison? Or shrieks? Oh, ew. Wait, dads know you try to kill me? Don't over-exaggerate, Mars. Dad spreads his hands. No, they're not. Don't worry, Mars, calm down. They're not poison, they're just a chemical in them that hyperbonds to estrogen and testosterone. teenage growing hormones, and the brain likes binding to that new macro molecule a lot more than the regular kind, making your moods unpredictable and causing periods of hypo and hypermania. Oh, I see. So it wasn't exactly hormones to say, or it was, but making it worse than normally would. Lars just stares blankly at him. He laughs awkwardly. Translation, he says, it's been making kids act silly and feel sick. I'm sorry. Then frowns. If it's doing this to kids, not long till it builds up enough to affect the rest of us too. They'll further notice, no one's eat a single picked bean. Wait, what do we get? Oh, that was the stat hormones. Oh, okay. Colony food. Dad looks distraught. Lulu was right, he says, collapsing in a nearby chair and rubbing his eyes. I didn't trust these things, but shit, she's still going to be pissed that we don't have another sex vessel, food source. Look, I'm in shock. Or at least see him. Hold on. Look at him in shock. Hardly ever see him swear. Must be worse than you think. Dad sits there in silence for a long time. I'm still lost in the whole colony food thing. That's not like a stat I see anywhere. Okay, we didn't get the bravery I want, but we're almost there. Okay, practice in front of her. Aww. Relaxing after hours, but Alfie sees and pops her head into the lounge. The kitchen student has an artificially sweet voice. Is looking for someone to help with part-time cooking duties. Someone young, someone responsible, someone organized. Not us. Not us in the slightest. We have only 2 points. Someone, she says, pointing at teens in the room who might have too much free time on their hands. Swinging away over humid food nanoprinters really isn't your thing, so get him back. He's seeing size and hands on her apron. Well, if anyone changes their mind, I could use help. Oh, that's unfortunate. We can help. This again? Come on. How do we do this? That's 10. Okay, good. Okay, what's happening that's closing? So far it's been threat after threat every year. Another year, another glow. Everyone's pretty sure there's going to be an attack this year, so the colony is a high alert. Collecting glowflies in the geoponics area, Helen and Mona with sounds begin to wail. I'll stop what you're doing and look at each other nervously. Parents run off to help defend the farms, telling you to get inside the greenhouse and stay quiet. Might declare she's going to the walls to watch the soldiers fight. She knows a good spot. Oh wait, could I change this still? No, I forgot to change it! Okay, whatever, we'll try to help defend. Hopefully I don't have anything trouble us. I thought there were only a handful of these usual peaceful creatures in the previous year, but horns of them now. Not just hop by. Once your eye adjusts to the chaos, you can see large creatures that look like walking bushes. These wild centipede-looking things with long spiral legs. At least one giant mini-eyed thing that's hovering clear off the ground, defying gravity. I'll soon be incited into a frenzy, attacking everything inside and trying to get through the walls. Tom sees you through the phrase. Son, he shouts, "Get safety." Suddenly, not sure. Oh, we need a 30 combat. Oh, we would not even be anywhere near. Look up and see Animo shouting encouragement from up the wall. Ugh. We need a 30 combat. I guess we're just gonna have to run away. Tom's right, this is no place for a kid. You turn tail and flee. Defensive forces manage to push back the creatures. The rest of the broken forces go back into the wilderness. You and Emily slip home before you get in trouble. Stop arguing quietly at your little table. It wasn't a fluke, your mom says. They're not just wild animals. They have a plan. The fields, the lights. Okay, your dad replies, taking her hand across the tabletop. Tell people what we saw in the geoponics. They look up, noticing you in the doorway. Dad's word expression quickly changes to a smile. Hey, Rutabaga? Okay, a new one. So our fields are being targeted. Got it. Mom stands up. Don't worry about that. She snaps. Get to bed. It's late, and we have a lot of work to do tomorrow to clean up. Yeah, I hate that I forgot to equip our weapon. Oh, we changed. We're a bit different now. Okay. How long have we gone? It's 2 hours. I thought I said originally we were only gonna do one age stream. I kinda wanna keep going more again. Another just like this is not that long, but it is. I've gone 2 hours. And it takes about an hour. Time is it? 12. From last attack. It's for months. And they call it. Oh, that's right. I could because I were Elsol Sage too. Let's see. Dice. You catch Dice on a ridge overlooking Vulner's, bobbing his head along something playing through his ear speak. Doesn't notice you walk up. He jumps when you tap on the shoulder. Scramble to turn off his hull pump. Don't sneak on me like that. He grumbles. Walks backwards on the grass. Look up at you. And I was getting to the good part of the song. What you listening to? It looks away. Just some old music from Earth. Probably won't like it. Try me. We have creativity. You sit down beside Dice and extend your hand to link your hull palms. He stares at you for a few seconds before pressing his palm to yours. Okay, Dice stares at you for a few seconds before pressing his palm to yours. Music floods your brain. You hear What is the song? Is this what you're listening to, Dice? I love music. So that's the song if anyone wants to know. I thought it was just gonna be just typical just background music that's like nice to listen to. I wasn't expecting lyrics. I want to play more. I want to play more. We're only halfway through the game, basically. We're getting to the halfway point. You stand beside Dice. Oh yeah, I just heard that. Dice takes his hand back and weaves his fingers together, timid. I listen to a lot of Earth music, he says. Do you like it? I love this. Dice cracks a smile, relieved. Good, he says. It's my favorite right now. I always listen to the same album on repeat. It's comfort music. I really like her voice. Oh, this really is the song that he's listening to. That's great. That's cool that actually matches. It's not some random song that played. Stares into his lap. I feel like the lyrics are about me, he admits. They're just so deep. Like my soul really gets this kind of music. I understand that feeling, Dice. But don't tell him it, okay? It makes me feel better. Think that someone knows my pain. You know, it's just a dead Earth woman. Sounds deep, man. I saw him close his eyes. Yeah, he replies, a lot of time to think, not like everyone else here. Oh. We finally got our first artwork. I lie back in the grass and listen to the ice music for a while. Or... Oh wait, that's it. Oh, that's lips. Okay. Well, since for this first route, let's go with ice. Let's hold his hand. Can we do it? We have 61 friendship. It'll be fine, right? Reach out tentatively and link just your pink fingers with Dice. Someone tense up beside you, darts you a nervous glance, and looks back up at the sky when he sees you looking back at him. Cheeks go completely red. Doesn't hold your hand, but doesn't move his away either. Okay, let's lay something. We don't have anything. We just like give him one thing every day. Tangent? Oh, you just completely cut off all your hair. What? I'm just tapping away at the hall screen, smiling to herself. Great news, son. She says, according to the culturally insensitive reckoning of prowess once used by humans on Earth and by actually considered genius. I think you were a genius already. Okay. I kinda liked her having her longer, but okay. That's how she's gonna roll. Anemone? Still pretty much the same, just loopier hair. He's still like cute with his appearance. I didn't see Mars. Okay, she's looking very like not sword. She's definitely more fashionable, I gotta say. Tell her about your day. Oh, we can do this now that I have equation. Sure, let's do that really quickly. Hey, we got a card. First to the right one. I don't know if I like that card. Why would you want to do that? As always talking about how she's bored and wishes there was more to do here. But the 100 reasons Fortuna isn't boring. Trying to list them all. There's all the cool plants and new constellations to look at, and just yesterday you watched Dorp Small squeeze through the crack in the wall no animal should be able to fit through. So friendship with Mars, persuasion, okay. Mars listens politely, but that's generally halfway through. Less bored is still bored. When it comes to Mars and Fortuna. That's on, you're alright. Or says as you approach. Blink at her, trying to figure out what she means, you're alright. What? It's our friendship? Oh, because we finally got to 10. At your stunned silence, Mars laughs and tosses her hair over her shoulder. You're alright, she repeats. You actually have good taste, unlike all these other nullheads. Ever since we landed, been to help with this, Mars. And don't waste research on that, Mars. It's boring. At least you understand the importance of sophistication. Oh, hi Dice. Shoot the breeze with Mars a bit longer. At some point, Dice skulks out of the living quarters and has to pass by you both. Clearly trying to not draw your attention. Where's he going now? Mars mutters to you, then raises her voice so Dice could hear. Please don't bully him. Please don't bully him. Trying to get eaten by aliens, she calls out to Dice. If you die out there, you can't use your fertilizer. That'll be waste. Yeah, get lost, Dice. So weird. Shut up, Mars. That's cool. Say it loud enough for Dice to hear. He looks at you with wide eyes before scurrying towards the walls. Did we embarrass him? Oh, we still got friendship? What? Huh? Mars says with a little smile. No accounting for taste. She seems to respect that you challenged her. Watches Dice disappear from sight, then shrugs. Maybe you could get through to him. I've tried, but he doesn't care about contributing to the colony, or being popular, or earning kudos, or anything important. You lose. I don't like the card. That's not Mars approves of you standing up to her was what first started me liking her. Oh, okay. I assume like standing up to her would like make her like not like you. Given she's like bossy, so like I assume like just the proving of her being all high and mighty would be a problem. So that's good to know that standing up to her is actually good. I thought like having to be her little underling was all she cared about. What do you contribute, Mars? Lam puts her hands on her hips. I can contribute plenty, and you know what, Salon? People need someone to tell them what to do, don't they? I mean, yeah, kinda. I imagine she's probably eventually best on the council, if there's ever an open spot and she's old enough. Okay, so that was everyone. That was neat. I like that we got a little moment for that. The dice. Okay, so, yeah, I think, yeah, we'll save this for now. That was great. So, let's set up. I'll barely know much about him. Armor scaled skin. Birthdays are really wet. We're getting there to noticing more people. Wait, did we change? Did our things change? Got not finding hidden things, staying hidden when you need to. Oh, we did change. So you're 14 years old and can spot a door moth from a click away. Got a knack for finding hidden things or staying hidden when you need to. And creatively, you're in a class of your own. Oh, that's neat that actually changed. Everyone else the same, okay. So I'll probably... I'll refrain from spoilers. Yeah, that'll be good to not spoil anything. But it's definitely nice knowing certain things that I completely would be oblivious to knowing. Things that aren't like really obviously clear enough to be like, oh, that's the thing to know. Because again, like, because not knowing what is everyone likes is definitely a bit tricky. Because again, I thought she was more of a pure underling, and that's the only way I like her. And then I know she's like all sciencey and biology thing. I'm understanding she's like all bravery stuff now, the last event. I'm kind of understanding Dice, but I'm still a bit lost. Cal's just nature things. Score a drop. Wait, what the heck? Think on Kitty for the drop. Oh wait, it's because I have someone else stream up. Whoops. Okay, anyways, yeah, so anyways, I should be collabing with someone tomorrow in Final Fantasy. If they don't forget. And then after that, I think I'm gonna stream this over on YouTube. I just need to, like, make a thumbnail for this game. That and upload this part and the last 2 other parts I did this game over on YouTube, so it's not a bit odd when I start streaming it. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I'll put some bye. Hope it's been fun watching some weird way, and everybody have a good day, night, evening, or have you, because I don't know around the world. So anyways, bye.